Yeah, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. This is Cracks in Time. I'm your host, Rick. So today is Pokemon Day in G-Shock World. The new GA-110PKM-7A 30th Anniversary Pokemon Edition released today. And I went to the Soho, New York City G-Shock store 3 hours before the store opened. And I waited in the baking sun with other like-minded individuals, and I acquired one of these coveted watches. Now you could see it's a beautiful version of the GA-110. It's $270, so you're paying the Pokemon tax. Right? Let's be straight up. This is a $155 watch normally, the GA-110, and you're paying extra for the Pokemon stuff. But when it comes down to it, it's very limited. Like I said, it's extremely coveted, and it's very cool if you're a Pokemon fan. Something I am not. So let's get that out there straight off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a Pokemon fan. I'm 50 years old, right? So when Pokemon came out, I was already 20 years old. I wasn't playing Game Boy. The old black and white Game Boy. I wasn't playing Game Boy Color in 1998. I was on to bigger and better things. And I just feel that, I missed the boat on the Pokemon. But we're not here to talk about my relationship with Pokemon, except the fact that I don't know anything about it. I do know that that's Pikachu right there. On the indicator, you can see the back of Pikachu. And the sub-dial there is a Pokeball, which is pretty sick. You'll see the Pokeball come into play later on when I show you the unboxing of this watch. It has the traditional Pokemon colors of green, red, and blue strewn about. You got your blue and green hands. Very cool details. The green LCD. You can see the colors on the inside, from the buttons here and the inside of the bezel kind of morphed between colors, between blue and green. Now the strap is cool. Look at the strap. It's got 30 Pokemon on it. Now, I couldn't tell you one of them. Actually, I can tell you one of them. So it's got 29 Pokemon on the strap. And then on the keeper, there's the mythical Mew. Mew is supposedly very popular. I don't know nothing. Mew and Mewtwo. I don't know anything about this stuff. I know there's a band called Mew. You should check them out. They have a really, really good sound. Especially the album called Frengers from the mid-2000s. Check that out. This album right here. But getting back to the Pokemon G-Shock. It's, like I said, it's a standard GA-110 with some Pokemon branding. You got your cool backplate. Look at that. 30th Anniversary Pokemon logo in the backplate. You got your Nintendo and Game Freak branding on there. There you go. Very cool. My only concern, of course, is the yellowing, the eventual yellowing of the resin on these translucent straps. You hear horror stories, you see down the line, watches after a few years, they start to yellow and stuff. I'm not going to wear this watch. I'm going to keep this watch new in box. I'm not even going to put it on my wrist right now because we don't need to see it on my filthy wrist. I got this on the wrist. The MTG, how you doing? We're going to keep this pristine, new in box. I'm a collector at heart also. And if I have the opportunity to find a nice limited edition G-Shock at a retail price, I'm gonna grab it. And so I'm gonna keep this watch in pristine condition. And I'm only taking it out of the box right now to show my loyal viewers the watch at a close-up viewpoint. So I don't know, man. I don't know how easy these are gonna be to come by. Probably not too easy. They're probably gonna be going for crazy amounts on the resale market on eBay and such. But I'm not gonna sell mine. I'm gonna keep mine. I'm gonna keep it in the box, but we'll see. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not a Pokemon fan, so this doesn't personally appeal to me. But I know many people out there watching this love this kind of watch, love this collaboration between Pokemon and G-Shock. And for those people that did get those, get a watch, I'm extremely happy for you. You deserve all the happiness you can get, because life is pretty tough. And a little something to bring you a smile to your face like this is very welcome. Very welcome. So, hey, let's get to the unboxing. Let me show you the packaging of this watch. And then we'll come back real quick after that, and I'll just do the quick run through of the features. It's like I said, it's a standard GA-110. If you've seen one of those, if you've seen it, you know what to... Oh, yeah, there's a Pokemon logo there. I didn't even see that either. Pokemon logo. That's very cool. Isn't that very cool right there? With the Pikachu on the dial. You know, I know they're showing the Pikachu buttocks, not the front, but I don't understand that, but it's still pretty cool. All right, so let's get to the unboxing right now. So now that we've seen the watch, let's have a look at the packaging. Let's have a look at the unboxing. G-Shock went to great care to appease Pokemon fans with this packaging. It turned out very cool. You can see there are Pokemon emblazoned upon the box. There's 9 on this side, 5 over here, 9 on this side, 6 up here, which brings us to 29. There's supposed to be 30 of them. There's one missing. I guess we're going to have to find the secret 30th one. Hopefully they didn't forget it. No, I'm sure they didn't. So anyway, look, check it out. We have GA-110PKM-7A is your model number. 5146 module. You got your Pokemon logo, stuff like that. All right, so let's get into it, okay? Shall we? We are going to just open this nice. Oh, there's, I guess that's Mew, right? So there's number 30. You got your module book. I like a book. You got your warranties. There's the 30th anniversary logo, Pokemon logo. Now they went to, like I said, they went to great expense. They spared no expense to make the packaging appeasable to, look at that. Look how cool that is, a Pokeball. Wow, that is pretty cool. Usually in the US, we don't get cool packaging. We get cardboard boxes. So let's open this bad boy up. There we go. That's cool too, huh? I guess there must be 30 Pokemon there as well. Can only assume. And here's the star of the show. You got your tag. Very cool. Man. That looks nice in person, huh? Well, you wouldn't know, but it does. Trust me. Very cool. You could see, yeah, there it is. There's the unboxing. So as you can see from the unboxing and also from the watch, I think Casio put a lot of care into the design of this watch and the packaging, adding little touches that fans would enjoy. So real quick, let's get to the basic once over on this watch. It's a GA-110. Everybody knows what they do. You got your, and it always threw me off when it doesn't chime, when it doesn't beep, when you turn, when you switch modes. My Evangelion 110 did the same thing, and I was scratching my head. So here you have your stopwatch. There you go. It's a silent watch. I mean, I wonder, oh, there you go. There's your backlight there. We'll get to that later. Stopwatch. Then you got your timer. There's a cool animation on the top if you notice that. World time, of course. I keep mine on London. Talk to my buddies in London pretty frequently, in the UK. Alarm, you got your 5 alarms or 4 alarms, and then your signal, which usually I keep on, but on this one I'm going to keep off simply because I'm not going to be wearing this watch. It's for the collection. So yeah, that's about it. That's the once over on this Pokemon G-Shock 30th Anniversary Edition, limited edition. I hope everyone that wanted one was able to get one. I know they were very quickly sold out on the G-Shock website earlier today. I didn't even see them on there, and then the next thing I saw, it was sold out. So it was like 5 minutes and they were gone. So this is a hot item. I'm very happy to have one. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please throw me a like, a comment, and a sub. I got a lot of G-Shock content coming down the pike. Have a good one, and how you doing?